The world of K-pop is once again enlivened by an unexpected moment that comes from two of the most beloved members of BTS, namely Jungkook and Jimin. In an occasion that initially went seriously and full of preparation, who would have thought it would turn into a super gemmas moment that made everyone could not help but laugh? In fact, the opening scene or opening that should be an important part must be repeated more than once because of the behavior of both of them. This moment immediately became the subject of heated discussion among the ARMY around the world. Many have called it one of the most natural and entertaining interactions of the duo, who are known for their incredible chemistry. Jungkook and Jimin, who have been known for a long time, showed the other side of their relationship, a warm, playful, and very entertaining friendship. At first, the atmosphere seemed as normal as ever. BTS members are preparing to open with a concept that has been designed in detail. The camera is ready, the lighting is perfect, and all the members are standing in their respective positions. However, everything changes when the camera starts recording. Jungkook, who is standing next to Jimin, seemed to lose focus. Whether because of a small whisper, facial expression, or maybe a light joke, the two suddenly seemed to hold back laughter from each other. Jimin, who is known to have a very expressive facial expression, is not able to hide his smile. Meanwhile, Jungkook is even more provoked to laugh, making the atmosphere even more uncontrollable. In a matter of seconds, the initially serious atmosphere turned into full of laughter. In fact, some of the other members seemed to smile at their behavior. Due to these conditions, the production team finally decided to temporarily stop shooting. The opening that should have gone smoothly must finally be repeated. However, instead of feeling annoyed, the atmosphere on site has become warmer and more relaxed. Many of the staff were seen laughing along, realizing that moments like this are actually the main attraction. What makes this moment even more special is the reaction of the fans. It didn't take long. Pieces of video from the incident immediately went viral on various social media platforms. ARMY from various countries flooded the comments column with furious reactions, laughter, and a sense of emotion to see the closeness of Jungkook and Jimin, who are so sincere. Some fans even say that moments like this are the reason why they love BTS so much. Not only because of their global music, but also because of their authentic personalities and interactions that feel very real. Jungkook and Jimin once again proved that they are not only idols, but also ordinary human figures who can laugh out loud in the midst of work pressure. The chemistry between Jungkook and Jimin is undeniable. Since the beginning of BTS's debut, the two have often been seen together on various occasions, both on stage and behind the scenes. They often teased each other, joked, even showed a small concern that made fans feel warm. This moment seems to be a reminder that their relationship remains strong and unchanged even though time goes on. In fact, many fans refer to their interactions as mood boosters because they are able to bring simple happiness to anyone who watches them. Interestingly, after the retakes were made, Jungkook and Jimin seemed to be trying to hold back their laughter. However, several times they were still seen glancing at each other and almost laughing again. This actually makes the atmosphere more lively and colorful. Many say that the failed version of the opening is even more interesting than the final version. This phenomenon also shows the other side of the South Korean entertainment industry. Behind the high standards of professionalism, there is still room for spontaneous moments that become precious memories. Jungkook and Jimin indirectly remind that perfection doesn't always have to be rigid. Sometimes, imperfection actually creates the most memorable moments. Not a few also hope that behind-the-scenes pieces of this incident will be officially released. Given the enthusiasm of the fans, this possibility is certainly highly anticipated. In fact, some netizens mentioned that they were willing to watch the full version just to see Jungkook and Jimin's funny interaction without cuts. In addition, this moment also shows how BTS continues to maintain warm relations between members amid busy schedules and great global pressure. Jungkook and Jimin represent a genuine friendship, one that isn't made up and only gets stronger over time. On the other hand, this incident also had a positive impact on BTS's image. Many people who previously might only know them from hit songs are now starting to be interested in seeing their personal side. This is certainly an added value that makes BTS increasingly loved by various circles. In conclusion, Jungkook and Jimin's moment that made BTS's opening Must Be Repeated is not just an ordinary funny incident. It's a true picture of the warm relationships, comforting spontaneity, and authentic personalities that are BTS's main attraction. No wonder this simple incident was able to steal the world's attention and become viral in a short time. For the fans, a moment like this is a small gift that means a lot. It's a reminder that behind the glittering stage and global success, Jungkook and Jimin are still two best friends who love to joke and laugh together. And precisely therein lies their real charm. The excitement of this moment, apparently, did not stop only at the events on the set. After the video went viral on social media, various fan communities began to dissect every second of the interaction between Jungkook and Jimin. From eye gazes, small gestures, to facial expressions that seem simple at first glance, everything is the subject of endless discussion. This shows how much attention and love the fans give to these two members. In fact, some fans made a special compilation containing Jungkook and Jimin's out-of-focus moments from various BTS eras. From there, it can be seen that this kind of incident is not the first time it has happened. Both are known to create a relaxed and laugh-filled atmosphere, even in the midst of busy schedules and high professional demands. This is precisely the characteristic that makes them even more loved. Interestingly, pop culture analysts also highlight this phenomenon. They considered that the main attraction of BTS came not only from the quality of the music and stunning stage performances, but also from the authenticity of the interactions between the members. Jungkook and Jimin are living examples of how genuine relationships can be a powerful force in building emotional connections with a global audience. On the other hand, many associate this moment with a concept of healing content, which is now gaining popularity among the younger generation. Simple content such as spontaneous laughter, light jokes, and warm interactions are considered to have a positive effect on mental health. Not a few fans claim to feel better after watching the video, as if they felt the happiness emanating from Jungkook and Jimin. In addition, this moment also shows the side of professionalism that is maintained. Despite having a laugh and making the filming process delayed, Jungkook and Jimin still showed their commitment to providing the best results. After the atmosphere was conducive again, they were able to complete the shooting well. This proves that behind their funny behavior, there is still a high dedication as a professional artist. It is undeniable that the combination of professionalism and warm personality is what keeps BTS at the top of the global entertainment industry. Jungkook and Jimin, with all their uniqueness, managed to create a balance between hard work and enjoying the moment. They show that being serious about work does not mean having to lose the human side. Furthermore, this moment is also strong evidence that authentic content has a much greater appeal than something that is too far-fetched. In today's digital age, audiences tend to prefer something that feels real and close to everyday life. Jungkook and Jimin have indirectly provided examples of how being yourself can actually be a major strength. Not only that, various social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and X, Twitter, are filled with creative reactions from fans. Starting from funny memes, edit videos, to fan art depicting their Gemma's expressions. This creates a domino effect that further expands the viral reach of the moment. In fact, some non-K-pop content creators also discussed this incident because it was considered very entertaining. This phenomenon also opens up an interesting discussion about the importance of unscripted moments in the entertainment world. Many argue that spontaneous moments like these are actually more memorable than perfectly planned scenes. Jungkook and Jimin have proven that sincerity and spontaneity can create a deeper emotional connection with the audience. Behind it all, there is one thing that stands out the most: simple happiness. The laughter they shared was not only theirs, but also felt by millions of fans around the world. This is what makes the moment so special and unforgettable.